The world that I see in my environment, in my visual background, is very similar to Vincent van Gogh's Starry Night. Here is exactly what I see. Some other sounds in nature that I hear are the sound of daytime. The sun and a daylight sound, in my perception, has a sound like wonga, 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 wonga. The sound at nighttime is very interesting because what I perceive is something akin or a lot like locusts. So I think when I listen and hear the nighttime sound as locusts, I think that's where the locust sound comes from, is that sound of nighttime. Because that's what I hear all the time at night, is that sound of locusts. I perceive so many things in nature in a very unique and interesting way. In thinking about that, snow is something that I perceive and hear in a very interesting way. Computer has a very high pitch frequency sound, unlike other sounds in nature. Things man made of electrical nature are very high pitch in sound waves, the way I hear it. That's one computer. Can you imagine many computers in one room at one time? Here is the sound of people in a close proximity in a group. This is what it sounds like for me. I always wondered what I could do, what I would be great at as a vocation for most of my life. It wasn't until some time ago when I realized that there was something I could do, because I always realized I had some kind of learning problem, and I figured, well, what can I do in life? So when I got involved in education and I realized that I could make a difference helping individuals learn and read and write, wow, that was great. Because not only was I helping them learn and understand, but I was also actually helping myself. On top of that, recently, as I've been older, I found out that I was autistic. And that answered questions about me my whole life, why I do the things I do, why I flap sometimes, and why I rock. Now that I'm an educator, and I've been educating for some time, it's really rewarding, because when I educate, I help people not only understand how to learn information, but also help them find better ways to enjoy life. I've also thought of myself as having another role, not just teaching, but also being this bridge between two groups of people. One group that has difficulty and the other doesn't. The group that has difficulty, I try to help them find alternatives and other ways, other directions to think about information. And the other group that doesn't have the challenges, I try to help them understand that we all have things that we can do, that we all have things in common, and we can all work together, and that we all have little differences, but that doesn't change the fact that we all have equality in life, and we all have something to make a contribution in the world.